What's going on, Pokemon Kingdom? Pokeoli back again for another video. Gonna do a little bit of something about PSA here. Want to go through some cards that I sent in. First order came back. Got 11 cards here that I sent in. Every card was graded. Every card was plaqued. I'm very happy with the grades overall. I'll go through them a little bit, and then I also wanted to talk a little bit about PSA. So welcome to the channel. Check everything out. Leave some likes, comments, other things that you have questions about, things that you would like to hear more about or see. And yeah, I'm happy to talk more about it. So PSA sent these back to me the other day. Like I said, I had 11 cards. First one here, Hitmonlee, original fossil. Not first edition, just a standard fossil set. But, you know, overall, you know, got an 8, pretty good condition. Good looking card. Doesn't go for a ton of money, but it was one that I really liked, so I wanted to get it graded. And came in pretty good shape. Now, the way I submitted these cards was before I had a subscription. So I purchased a membership subscription with PSA now, and I sent in 30 more cards, 34 total, but 30 on one order and 4 on a different. So 4 were 4 base set Charizards, so I paid $50 each for those. Depending on how quickly you want to try and get your cards back, it will depend on the kind of service that you select, but also it's one of those things where it's like, if you know the card is going to value higher, then you may select one of the more expensive services as well, just because then you're going to pay that premium for that card up front. If you don't select that service, once it gets graded, PSA will turn around and bill you separately in addition to what you paid for the original grading, based on the grade of that card. So like a Charizard base set, easiest way to describe it is usually using that, for me at least. So I'll say a Charizard base set, if you send it in at $50 like I did and it grades 9, then I'm potentially going to pay $75 because the value of the card then goes up over the $9.99 value at $50. So if it grades at 10, then I'll pay a much higher premium because it increases to over $10,000. So more than likely it will be a $1,000 charge. But the reason that PSA does this is for insurance, because they insure these cards when they're coming back to you. So these cards come back fully insured at the ranges that you are estimating their grades at, or that they grade them at. So the turnaround time is pretty quick too. On the return. So once they finish, it's like a 3-day mailing period. So you get them back pretty quickly once they finish grading. It just depends on the service that you've chosen, the amount of cards maybe that you've put in under that service, and what their backups are. You know, I mean, right now PSA's backed up. You know, a lot of people are sending in cards and stuff, but you know, these took a lot less time than I planned on them taking. So I think they took 2 months maybe, and I thought they were going to take, you know, 4 at least. So really not that bad. I'll take 2 months easy. They might have taken 2.5, but still 2.5 less than 4, right? Simple addition, simple subtraction, math. So next we've got Poliwrath, another original base set card. These were all from my original set too. So I pulled these cards when I was younger, and they've been sitting in a binder ever since. So considering that they were sitting in a binder and I really didn't even have a lot of them sleeved, I'm very happy with the 9 on that. The 8 on the other one is okay. The 9, once I took a bigger look at the other, the Hitmonlee, actually I could see some stuff on the foil that I didn't notice before. So and then Poliwrath there came back a 9. Got the Raichu, also base set, came back a 9. Nice card, like the Raichu. A lot of people aren't big on Raichu, they're more just Pikachu fans. But, you know, all of these cards that I originally pulled, you know, it's just nice to have them grade, period. So, we got a base set Charizard. It only got a 3, but it was not in the greatest shape. So there's definitely like some hollow foil bleed. There's some stuff over here you could see. There was some stuff in the corners, and then the back was not great either. So definitely like whitening across the top, across the bottom as well, on the corners. But it was good to get it graded. It's preserved as it is now, so it's not going to get any worse. And it's still a base set Charizard. A lot of people were collecting, you know, just all different grades of those. So then got the Evolutions Full Art Charizard. Not, again, Mega Charizard. Not a huge card, but, you know, it's a nice artwork. Again, Evolutions collectors and stuff, people will be looking for it. A lot of these cards are just going to go for sale. Like, I'm not planning on keeping them. I'm using them also to help build packs. So I'm building custom packs. Got a lot of options in there for like base set cards to pull, original Japanese set cards to pull, things like that. And then random packs purchased can get a PSA graded card. So I have 5 of these cards available that are potentially going to go out with packs, but they gotta sell packs. So once they start selling and moving, they'll be randomly selected. Purchase 3 packs, get a chance at a PSA card. And again, they're not like garbage PSA cards. You know, most of these are worth $100 or more plus whatever's in the pack. So you know, it's a good opportunity to get something cool. And then you got Evolutions Charizard. Actually, 3 of these that went in, none of them came back higher than a 8.5. So this was an 8. Definitely with the centering on this one. Got another 8 here. So foils look good though, nice and sparkly. You can see all of that coming off of there. And this one came back at 8.5. So better centering, still a little heavier over here and light on this side, but better centering. I've noticed the Evolutions Charizards, there's a lot of them that just come poorly centered. So they're more challenging to get. And then we've got, oh, there we go, the promo card. So I did send one of these in. I have more that I'm going to send in. I looked at this very, very carefully, and I was like, well, you know, if I'm going to spend the money to send it in, I want to make sure I pick the right one. And I sent it in, and it came back a 10. Gem Mint 10. So it is a nice card. A lot of people have them from pulling the ETBs, but having one in a Gem Mint 10 preserved, looking like that, to go along with the others in the set too. Like if you get all of the Charizards and you can get them all in a 10. Fat Boy Pikachu VMAX got a 10 as well. Really like the artwork. Now this one's not nearly as high value as the Rainbow Rare. However, the Rainbow Rare just doesn't stand out as much. This one with the color and everything definitely pops, I feel like, more. That Rainbow Rare one going for ridiculous prices right now, but that Pikachu still $250 card, and there he is, one of the other Charizards. So I'm still missing one from Champion's Path, but this one came back to a Gem Mint 10. Very, very pleased with that. Now, the newer cards, I would say, are being populated at a high rate, but you tend to see more possible 10s come out of them. Some of these, though, will come with some surface marks. There's like dents on them, or, you know, little like divots where it's like clear for some reason. Like it's, or not clear, but instead of having the texture, you'll have like a little tiny mark that's just like flat, which is really weird. I don't know if it's like factory issues. It's got to be factory issues. I mean, but, or like packaging issues more so, where it suddenly like flattens out a piece of the foil. I'm not sure, but they are becoming common like that. And That was just some dust on there. But this is a very, very nice card. Came back. Gem Mint 10. When I took a look at it, I knew it had a possibility for a 10 for sure. I actually thought about sending it to Beckett because I think there's a potential for a black label on it. It's hard to tell. The bottom looks like it's a little thinner, but some of that is also blocked off by that little bottom bar. So it's very close, but I'll take the 10. I don't want multiple types of plaques and stuff. I like just, keeping them all the same. So unless I start a Beckett collection of any sort, that's going to stay PSA. Some of these cards will be available on eBay. I'm going to be posting some of them. I actually have this Charizard posted right now, but if it doesn't sell, I don't mind holding on to it. I was thinking about pairing it up with the other. So you're going to have 2 Gem Mint 10 Charizards from Champion's Path. That might still happen. Just depends. Pikachu will be available soon. Raichu is available right now as well on there. And then, like I said, some of the other ones are going towards pack builds. So, purchase a couple packs, get a chance at a PSA graded card. There's a lot of other specials that go along with it, offering jumbo cards, offering figures, pins, a lot of other things that you can collect along with it, additional chase cards to come along with packs too, based on purchases. So, check that out. Link will be in the description below. But PSA, if you're going to grade cards from PSA, I recommend, unless you know that you've got like a 9 or a 10 and it's worth a valuable amount of money, I would get the membership, send them in bulk, $10 a card for the membership. You can send in 20 cards or more at $10 a card, up to a $199 card value. So I sent in, like I said, 30 cards. Probably about 7 of them have a potential to grade high enough and charge more. So I sent in 30 because I wanted to make sure that I didn't cheat the system, I guess, because it says 20 or more cards at $10 or $10 a card. So if 7 of those cards grade higher and they charge me more, that's okay. I still met the 20 card median for the $10 a card. But I don't know if they have a difference in that or not. That much I haven't experienced. If I sent 20 cards in exactly and 3 of them graded higher and were worth $250 or $500, do they charge you a difference for all of the cards because then you didn't qualify? That much I don't know. But I did a lot of research ahead of time before sending these in, before sending the next order in, and I got as much information as I could. I think that PSA is doing fine right now. A lot of people are saying oh, it's taking forever, and there's a lot of speculation behind them holding orders and different things. I didn't have any issues. So, each person's experience can be individually different, but I did not experience any issues. I would recommend still going that route. But if you're interested in Beckett and, trying something different, then go that route too. Like Beckett, I heard Beckett's turnaround times are pretty quick. I don't know what their pricing and stuff looks like in comparison, but again, I know that the value pricing with PSA is a really good deal. So if you have bulk cards that you want to send in, go for it. If you have just a few that you want to send in, still go for it. But you're gonna have to be willing to pay that $50 or more. Their $20 rates right now are not available. So they had the $20 per card for non-members, but because they're so backed up, they're not accepting those orders right now. So you would be paying at least $50 for a card valued up to $999. Leave a like, leave some comments. Let me know if you have any other questions. I'm always happy to help. You can find me on social media and stuff too. I'm in a couple of Pokemon sites, Pokemon groups and stuff like that. I would also recommend hitting up the Reddit for Leonhardt's website. Or Leonhardt, not his website, but his Reddit. Check that out. There's a lot of good things posted on there. There's a lot of good questions, a lot of good comments too. I'm on there, so I do try to answer people's questions and comments and things like that on there. I'll post on there But yeah, keep an eye out for things, and let me know what you think. So give me a like for that VMAX. Until the next time, stay safe, be positive, and catch 'em all.